Alright guys, Joel here with my teammate Jehmel. We had other people play, so there's Mr. Vanguard San Diego doing a deck profile today of what?
This is gonna be 7 Cs.
Alright, Cancer deck.
No, it's not really cancer, but it's been topping.
Is it grade 1 rush 17?
No, it's not grade 1. It's Night Mist.
Alright, for sure.
Alright, okay, so we'll start with the starter. So the starter is Grenache. The reason why I like Grenache is because it helps with the deck's counter-charging, because most of your cards counter-blast a lot, and most of the time you're not going to be putting it forward-running it. You're going to be putting the soul because you're going to be using one of your strides to take it out.
Is there any other starter you thought about using?
Just this one. I mean, I thought about using the other one, the one that goes counter-blast one, put in the soul, and then mill 2 and then draw, but I prefer him just because like I want him to be in my drop zone as fast as possible.
Alright.
So there's a starter.
Well, the next update won't be until the next set, at least for.
So for the grade 3s, I have 4 Night Mist for the break ride. The reason why I run 4 is because this will be your main ride target, and its skill is really good because if you ride on top of it, you choose 2 units from your drop zone, give them +5, and then they end the battle, they die. And so this extent helps for power plays as well. And so yeah.
Got really quiet in here.
3. I run for my next grade 3. I run 3 Pledgetons. He's just a backup. I mean, he's not your main ride, but he's all right. What he does is when you put on Vanguard Circle, you can call one unit from your drop zone and call it to rearguard, and it dies in the end. But he's really good because of his drop zone skill. At the beginning of my ride phase, I can counter blast 2, and have a grade 2 or greater unit with 7 Cs on Vanguard. I can counter blast 2 and ride it a stand. So you can break ride on top of this card, and you can get his skill up and his skill up at the same time. So yeah, so I run him. So for my grade 2s, for grade 2s I run 4 Negarooks. Negarook's skill is when it's placed on rearguard circle, you can give him just 2k, but if he's hollowed, he gets an additional 5, so it becomes a 16k target by itself. I run 4 because he's going to be most of the time be the one that you want to be attacking your opponent, and then you can cover off with Night Mist and be 21 by itself, so it's pretty good.
Oh no, magic numbers, guys.
Yeah, magic numbers. Next grade 2, I run 3 Columbard. What it does is when it's boosted, you counter blast 1, you choose 1 card from your drop zone and call it a rearguard. I run 3 because you can extend a lot of combos with it. So basically you can attack with him. So you can call him and him, get a booster, call him, swing. If you have another one in the drop zone, counter blast 1 and call another one, so it becomes 2 50k shields the person has to drop, or 2 10s.
He's lying.
Next grade 2 I run 3 Cannoneers. Cannoneer's skill is when it's placed on rearguard, rearguard from drop zone. I can hollow it, and if I do, I counter blast 1. I can choose 1 from opponent's rearguards and retire it. And if it do that, you draw 1. The reason I run 3 is because most of the time I'm up against swarm decks like Gear Chronicle, Royal Paladin, so we're trying to get rid of those pesky rearguards as much as possible. And plus, free draws is always good.
Yeah. He's lying. Everyone knows Thavis is the one.
Next grade 2, I run 2 of Swordmaster Slashade. His skill is from drop zone. When my 7 C's Vanguard attacks, I can counter blast 1 and retire one of my rearguards. I can call it and give him +2. He's good. I only run 2 because like he's only there as a situational attacker, just in case you want to get another attack in. And he swings for 11, so it's not that bad.
I do see people play 3 sometimes. What card would you play if you didn't have, or what card would you take out if you wanted to play 3? I
would probably take out the Cannoneer, just see. But I prefer the 3 Cannoneer and the 2 Slashades.
Bullshit.
Grade
He's
1.
commentating, guys.
Grade 1s. Running 4 unflipping PGs. Counter blast is essential in this deck, so I'm trying to counter charge as much as possible.
Is there a hollow perfect guard? Is there a hollow perfect guard, AJ?
There's plenty of hollow perfect guards.
Not holographic, hollow, as in Grand Blue skill. I'm pretty sure most of the perfect guards are hollow.
For the next one, I run 4 Stridefighter. Stridefighter is a Stridefighter, and the deck mostly time you're going to be striding anyway, so that's why you want to stride as much as possible. So 4 of him is always good.
Alright.
For next grade 1, For Nightcrow skill, I can just if I have a Vanguard with 7 Cs, I can retire one of my own units and call it a rear guard. So he's your main booster for most of your cards. The reason why I run 4 is because you want to retire some of your cards that are dead. Essentially, my next rated one I have, and so it'll be a 7K booster for your column bards most of the time.
All right.
Deck grade 1. I run 2 Banshees. The reason I only run 2 because there's one stride I have Gauche. It gets soul out anyway, so that's only run 2. Just because if my soul gets built up for some reason afterwards, I can just use these 2. And then if I want to get rid of them, I can just use Nightcrow skill to get rid of them.
Why her instead of Jetson Cutlass? Because that's Cutlass is a Soul Blast 2.
Because most of the time, with Cutlass, it eats up my hand all anyways, and most of the time she's gonna be in the. I usually target her for Ghosty skill sometimes, and then the Soul Blast one is better than Soul Blast 2 in my opinion, because your souls are already gonna be taken out anyways after Gouch's skill, so that's why 2 is always good.
All right.
Trigger lineup.
16 crit.
Nah. I run
16 heals.
16.
8 crit. 4 being rough seas and 4 being rampage shade. This could be anything else. It could be just regular crits, but I just choose to be rampage shade because they're hollow. Rough seas Banshee is more important because it helps fuel soul early game. If you draw into her, you can just put in the soul and draw one, so it helps fuel for Gouch's skill, so you can call more units during the stride turn.
Heard it, guys. Psychic Bird.
Pretty much. Next triggers. Oh. For Mick the Ghosties. Mick the Ghosty skill. When it's placed on rigor from drop zone, if you hollow it, you choose one of your own. You choose one of your rear guards. Oh, choose one unit, and then it gets plus 10. And when it dies from the you can put it back in the deck. So the reason why I run 4 is because most of the time my rear guards will be attacking for 20 or like 16 plus anyways, and his skill is you can recycle this trigger back anytime you want, as long as it comes back from the drop zone. And plus 10 is always good because your negative can hit for 26 instead of 16, so that's always like a really good number.
What show?
And then just 4 heals for the G guards.
Because the G, not because you don't want to heal.
Yeah, and plus you want to heal. All right. For my strides, for Night Mist stride skill, Counterblast 1. If I have a Vanguard with 7 Cs, I can call up to 2 units from my drop zone, and then call them a rear guard, and then they die in the end. I run 4. You could run 3, but I like the 4 just because like it's a safety net, just in case like my opponent doesn't die after the 3rd one. I can use the 4th one, and plus it's free. Afterwards, it just you get 2 free rear guards, and they just die afterwards.
Okay.
Next stride, run 2, Gouche. Gouche skill, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, Persona Flip, and then his skill, choose up to 5 cards from my soul. I put them in the drop zone, and then if you for how many cards you put in the drop zone, you call that many back to rear guard cycle. He's really good, and plus you get 1K for each face up. He's a good first turn stride because most of the time you're gonna have your Grenache in the drop zone in the soul anyways. So you want to get him out as fast as possible with his skill, and then it gets at least to 3 to 4 cards depending on what you have in the soul. If you soul charge that Rough Seas Banshee early, and plus it's good for the early game because early game plus 1's always pretty good. Next stride, run 2 Night Roses. People telling me 4. I say 2 because the two Counterblast is very hard enough. So her skill Counterblast 2 Persona Flip. When at the battle when she attacks, I call up to 2. You make a new column with from drop zone. Basically your finisher. This is basically your main finisher because when you break right on top. With Night Mist, you can get after the end of the battle you attack, so your rear guards become really beefy and you make another column afterwards.
Break ride or stride?
Break ride.
Okay.
After the break ride, you stride on top of her, and then you can your Negarooks will be like up to 21, and then you use Column Bard to attack again and get another Negarook, and then after you end this battle, after he attacks, you sack the Column Bard column, and you get a Negarook and then another card afterwards.
Gotcha.
Another stride. I run 1 Blue Heart. It's just only there just in case. There's a backup stride. I don't really go into her as much. Most of the time, if I'm up against Mega Colony, yeah, sure, get my units rested off the board. One run bandit roam just in case. Like I have no other strides to go into, and on hit's all right. One Obadiah. This card's good because if your job zone's not optimal during that time, you can just go right onto him, and then choose up to 3 units from your deck, and then put in the job zone. And if 2 of them are hollow, you can call it ghosty. So it's pretty good. Helps fill job zone fast. One's a breeze, just in case someone gets grade stuck.
Or we play the game, grade 2 game.
Yeah, grade 2 game.
AJ.
2 deep corpse dragon. It's a pretty good G guard. It helps fill drop zone really fast. Mill 2 get +5. So the one Nego Lily, she's good because you can, if you have a rear guard that you don't want anymore, you can counter blast 1, sack it, and then choose 1 ghosty from your drop zone, call it, and then plus 10k shield. So you get some free booster, and plus it helps with those pesky numbers. And then 1 screw.
For the discard fill drop.
Yeah, fill drop. And plus 10k shield's always good.
Yeah. Alright. What are your worst matchups?
Worst matchups is Narconomy, specifically Vanquisher, because they target my bind zone. No, target my...
They target my bind zone. Right.
They put cards in the bind zone for my drop zone, and that hurts, like, because most of the time they're gonna target my my starter, and that kind of slows me down from getting counter charges. And other matchups would be like sometimes Link Joker, because I won't be able to get those combos starting just because they locked my front and rear guards. What other matchups? Those are the main matchups. And of course Gear Chronicle, because Gear Chronicle is stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys. But yeah, this is Joel and Jehmel on Team Max Kingdom. Signing out.
Yeah.